Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Blue sky, wonderful sunlight, calm white clouds, lively shores, and a light breeze. If you want peace for some time or want to have fun with friends, beaches are the best option out there. I'll suggest you go there. Who knows, maybe during your visit, if you get lucky, you might come across some lumps of whale's vomit, precious stones, or the body part of a dinosaur, like these people discovered in our video. Let's roll in immediately to see the 10 strangest things washed up on beaches. Number 10. Lump of a whale vomit. Right at the start of this video, let's give you some advice. If you ever come across a lump that appears to you like some animal's vomit, take great care to examine it. If it's a lump made up of whale's vomit, congrats! You would be a sudden millionaire because 1 kilogram of a whale's lump is worth 37,000 USD. Hear out this incredible story. While removing trash in Thailand, a man named Seram came across a 16-kilogram lump of this substance, whale vomit. This amazing discovery went on to give him $592,000, quite a fortune while removing trash from a beach. If you're wondering why a lump of vomit is this worthy, then you should know that the material is called ambergris, a waxy substance and a very rare raw material that originates as a secretion in the intestines of sperm whales and is highly valued in the perfume industry and helps the aromas of perfume to last longer. Seems like someone is wearing vomit as perfume. Number 9. Femur bone of a dinosaur. Paleontologists are more interested in the dead than in the living, so whenever they find something hidden underwater or in Earth million years ago, their joy knows no limits. Something of the same ecstasy was felt by paleontologists in the USA in 2015 when they found the first ever dinosaur fossil in Washington state. A bone-like fossil structure was washed off on the shore of Seram Island, a state park in San Juan Island. The experts said that the fossil represents a bone close to the body end of the thigh bone, or a femur bone. They were affirmative that the discovery of this fossil might mean the discovery of more prehistoric fossils in the area. The fossil discovered was part of the thigh bone of a 2-legged carnivore that belongs to a group of theropod dinosaurs. Theropod dinosaurs are a subgroup of flesh or meat-eating dinosaurs. The group includes Tyrannosaurus rex, or the dreaded velociraptor. More astonishing was its age, which was found to be at least 8 million years old. Number 8. Feast of Kinder Eggs on the beach. Imagine thousands of colorful Kinder Eggs with the toys inside, and you can take as much as you want. That's quite a treat for kids and adults alike. Well, this is what locals living on a small German island found on their beach, and were extremely amazed and delighted. Tens of thousands of plastic cans of Kinder Eggs were strewn all over the beach. Now, just wonder for a moment, how did those Kinder Eggs in such massive numbers get there? It was being said that a freighter, which was carrying a huge shipment filled with these toys, was caught up in a storm, and several containers broke loose, bursting open all Kinder Eggs, which eventually washed up on the shore. The mayor of the village declared the toys duty-free and gave everyone a free day to collect as many Kinder Eggs as they please. Number 7. Monster washed up on Seram Island. The beast of Seram Island in Indonesia became the focus of public eyes when a giant monster washed off its shore. And you must believe me when I say that the incomprehensible giant monster was 15 meters in length and was 6 to 7 meters wide. The estimated weight of the giant was around 35 tons. The locals living around the beach initially figured it was an overturned boat, but then hilarious theories and speculations came to the surface. The monster had a huge tusk like an elephant and big jaws like a dinosaur, apparently. Local media claimed that the monster was a giant squid that had been found on the shore, a claim mainly based on the tentacle-like appendages of the monster. Thank God, before the wild speculation went out of hand, a team of biologists arrived and after thorough examination informed the general public that the monster was a whale whose body had decomposed to an extent beyond recognition. The announcement thus halted all the wild theories. Number 6. Giant pipes washed ashore. Some giant plastic pipes found on the English coastline. There was no big deal with this discovery, only that those pipes were unbelievably large. They were so huge that when I say huge, it doesn't mean normal huge. It means hugely huge. The plastic pipes looked as if they were made up of iron with a diameter of more than 2.4 meters and an incredible length of 480 meters. Some guessed that the pipes were part of a disassembled submarine or a broken ship. It was later revealed the pipes were part of a consignment being towed to Algeria, but were lost in the ocean and went astray. Number 5. Pickle-like creatures invade Oregon beach. In 2017, the people of Oregon were surprised to their very core when they found out that their beach was being invaded by pickle-like creatures. All it needed was to take a long walk along the shore, and they were all there, plenty of them stretching all over the beach. The people were overwhelmed watching live moving pickles. These weird translucent creatures were slithering on the beach and covered a vast area. A team of biologists was called in immediately, and after examining the whole area, the team said that those creatures were actually pyrosomes, a very strange, translucent marine creature made up of hundreds of individual organisms to form a colony. Biologists further said that warmer ocean water along the coast may have attracted those pyrosomes to come out on the beach. Number 4. Mutant creatures. Of all our entries, this entry of an extremely weird creature is probably the most bizarre case of washing something off the beach. Some tourists in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, found a creature that looked extremely mutated. The creature looked exactly like a dolphin, except for the fins, as it had no fins at all, and maybe the tail was too long for a dolphin. And yes, it had no eyes either. So, apart from these features, it looked exactly like a dolphin. Local fishermen had a wild story about the mutant animal, which said that the creature came out of the nearby ocean trench, but no matter how wild their theory was, it seemed reasonable and justifiably plausible. The 1-kilometer deep ocean trench had no sunshine in there, so the vision was completely useless. There was less evidence that the creature was from the sea. Its skull looked similar to that of an ape and had teeth like a human has. Another wild theory claims that the creature escaped from a monkey island in South Carolina, which is located 64 kilometers from where the creature was found. Only monkeys live on that island, and the government is conducting some sort of experiment on them, so maybe this creature was a result of some genetic mutation. But who knows? Number 3. 416 whales. Some of the lucky fellows from all the people watching this video might have seen a whale on a beach, but none of you would have seen over 416 whales together on a shore, except for the residents of Golden Bay, New Zealand. Yup, it was the exact number of whales that were found on the shores of Golden Bay. All residents of the city were given leave and school off to help rescue the whales back to the ocean. During a high tide of water, almost 100 whales were returned to their home in the deep ocean safely, while many of them came back soon. Volunteers literally formed a human chain to keep the whales from reaching the shore. The whales couldn't find their way out in the shallow waters and were not able to swim out of the bay without a partner. They kept returning to the shore for volunteers to help them out. What a hectic but pleasant day it would have been for the city residents. I wish I was there to help. Number 2. Amber stones. Amber stone right beneath your feet. Whoa, that would be quite a bit of luck, because amber is a precious stone and can have a worth of $300 to $700 depending on its size, and the inhabitants of Mechnikov village in Russia were very delighted to find them at their shore. The recent storm in the sea washed the amber stones off to the village shore. The washed off stones were pretty good sized, and the villagers went after those stones to collect them in buckets. Number 1. Lockheed P38 Lightning. The Lockheed P38 Lightning was a fighter jet that was washed ashore after it sank in northern Wales during a training flight in World War II. For 78 years, the fighter jet laid under a 2-meter layer of sand. The jet was seen washed off on the shore only 3 times in history, once in 1970, once in 2007, and once in 2014, when the waves of water washed over it at low tide. The exact location of this historic jet was always kept secret from tourists, so they would not disassemble it for taking pieces of it as souvenirs. Thank you very much for watching the video. Like and share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the upcoming amazing videos.